Welcome back to the Mike Will Experiment. Today, I am here to drop the complete review of Tomba Special Edition for the Nintendo Switch. First of all, I wanted to thank our friends at Limited Run Games, man, for providing a review code. So I wanted to start off with the history of Tomba real quick. Now, Tomba actually was created back in 1995 after Tokuro Fujiwara left Capcom. Now, you may recognize that name as Tokuro was involved with several Capcom franchises, such as the run-and-gun shooter Commando, platformers Ghosts and Goblins and Bionic Commando, and the survival horror game Sweet Home, which eventually became the muse for Resident Evil. He also worked on as a main producer for the Mega Man series and Strider. And so, you know, there's a lot of lineage here. And this game is no exception. This game is great. There's not a whole lot bad to say about Tomba. It's such a clever, creative game. I really like the mascot characters in this game. They're really enduring. And you can just see, look at the art here. It's just very colorful, bright. The main character, Tomba, themselves is very, you know, lively and bright and colorful, and it's just a very cool game. Now here's some box art. This is the US box art. It may look familiar to you. That's like the insert, and then the back. And you can see the Whoopee Camp. That is Mr. Fujiwara's company there. So, character designs, level designs, very cool stuff. So we're not going to go through all of these things just because, you know, you're going to want to have some things to see for yourself for the first time. But as you can see here, it's got the full instruction manual as well, which, I mean, you know, these old games, you don't really know what to do because there isn't as much tutorial, things like that. Having access to the instruction manual is huge, and they do offer that here. So I really like that. Bunch of artworks. You know, these are original storyboarded type artworks. Very nice. And there's videos. You can, you know, there's an interview with the original Tomba staff. We'll take a look at that. Look at that. I don't want to show these. I don't know if they would enjoy me showing these, so I probably won't do that. But you can, you know, I'll show a little bit of an example. Yeah, so just some interviews. So, you know, I'll just kind of, just to show you what you get there. There's a bunch of stuff in there. I highly recommend picking this game up and seeing all that stuff. So we're going to go into the game just a little bit and just talk about kind of what Tomba is. You know, when I went back to this game, it struck me as like a platformer, kind of a, you know, a little bit of a Metroidvania. And then also, like, the graphics reminded me of Final Fantasy VII for some reason. You know, just the kind of chunky, this is kind of that, you know, 95 was the year of Final Fantasy VII, I believe, so it's kind of that era of PlayStation 1 games where they had these chunky pixels, but somehow it looked cool, you know. And this is just basically, you know, the first kind of level here. Oops. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Oh, I guess you just jump all the way across. There we go. Pigs. Oh, you get to ride the pigs, and there's the farting plants, I believe, here too. But everything's here, you know, as you remember it. That's the thing. It's pretty much the same. Really, what the special edition added was, you know, made sure the port was smooth, and then added those extra features. But really, they kept the game pretty much the same as the classic game. So, you know, you're not going to be finding things you don't understand or anything like that. If you're familiar with this game, you're like, what is this? This wasn't in this game before. They really wanted it to be just the game itself. Oops. You can see the backgrounds are very 3D and very detailed, and you got the 2.5D elements. Oops, I keep getting hit. There we go. Oh no. Oh man, this game is something else. So this is like, you know, this game is from an era when, I don't know why it's not letting me land on the stone thing. I guess I can't go that way. What does the sign say? Anything? Lessons in learning. Lesson 1, active listening. If you want to talk to somebody, press Y button. Okay. Fair enough. Or if you want the pig to just own you there. But yeah, so Tomba it's a very unique game. You know, it's one of those type of games you don't, you know, it's pretty expensive, or it used to be at least, to get it on, you know, the classic version of it, because they didn't quite sell as much as some of the other games. You know, it sold pretty good, but it didn't sell like an amazing amount. So it's, you know, back in the day. So the fact they're re-releasing it gets it to so many more people. Now you can also do the rewind feature, which is the left trigger, which I think is a pretty cool feature myself. On it. That's another thing that I really actually like. So you can kind of rewind if you want, and you know, if you made a mistake. Is that a door? It appears to be a door. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is like the shop. Let's see here. There's a key. You need a key to open that. How do you get... Oh, I have like a mace. Mace window. That did not work out how I wanted to. I don't think my mace does anything. I can't even pick up the freaking coin with my mace. What's that? What's that about? Oh, extra life, baby! At the 1-up. Ah! Yeah, you kind of... I got the 2.5D. You kind of have to remember the backgrounds there, too. Is this, like, a place I can jump? Oh, I guess you have to, like, grab the handle there. Ah. You kind of do some... Welcome, Tomba. Now that limited run is coming out with the second Tomba, so we will definitely want to take a look at that as well, just to kind of get an idea of what's different between the two. Oh, whoops. This game takes a bit to figure out. It's like, it's not hard per se. It's just, it takes a minute to figure out what you're supposed to do. But I have to say, guys, I am pretty happy with this game. It's a great PS1 emulation, which is really what I wanted. You know, I don't really have a PS1 anymore. So just to be able to emulate this crap. Oh, I see the challenge here. So this part is the challenge. That slide just takes you back out. Okay. That's pretty hard, though. There we go. There we go. You have to hold it. There we go. Crap. Yeah, if you're looking for a challenge too, this game's obviously not easy, which is another... Come on. Why isn't it grabbing it? I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Oh, there's game over screen too. Well, you hit the game over screen. Need any info, go to the small church up ahead. What is with the pink hair anyway? The 100-year-old wise man. To whom it may concern. Please stop stealing my mail. If you continue your villainous acts, I cannot be responsible for what might happen. Best regards, mansion proprietor. So you can kind of equip different weapons and stuff too. Yeah. It said you can go back into the mansion, but I don't think you can. I think he was just saying, if you need help, come back here, but I'm not actually going to help you. Yes, I get that. Thank you. So this is basically Tomba. I love Tomba. I think it's a great game. I want to thank Limited Run Games for providing this copy of Tomba. Once again, it's a wonderful game. You know, I'm honored to have been able to check it out. And we'll continue to love these releases from Limited Run Games. They come out really great. You know, they're just fun classics. I love that they're bringing back like the Gex games. So I am very happy with these digital releases from Limited Run that are, oh look, the cutscene, that are also physical releases that you can get from them. So keep that in mind. Go to limitedrungames.com. And sometimes you can pick these games up as physical copies as well. I don't do that because I just play it digitally. But I know tons of people that are into physical games. Limited Run is all about that. So make sure you guys go to their website, check them out. But we are going to give Tomba for the Nintendo Switch a 9 out of 10. So run out and pick this up if you loved Tomba back in the day. It's an amazing game. This is definitely a complete review choice. Highly recommended. Go out and check that out. Now if you enjoyed this video and you want to support the channel, make sure you visit our Patreon at patreon.com/TheMikeWillExperiment.